Hey, what's up, and congratulations on taking the time to complete the quiz. How attractive are you to the women you want? Your quiz results report is being created as we speak, so be on the lookout for it. It should be in your inbox within 30 minutes. But in the meantime, let's talk about your results. I'm Jessica J, former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And I also happen to be the creator of this quiz, and the result you got is the 2.5. So for the 2.5, these are the guys we immediately become uninterested in within minutes of the interaction, or we avoid interactions with them altogether. Your lack of experience might even make you doubt yourself, which in turn actually causes us women to doubt you. You might have even been in long-term relationships before, had girlfriends, been married even, but you probably found yourself staying with these women when you absolutely didn't want to, but you didn't think you could get better. With women you actually want, it's probably really hard for you to get your foot in that door. And even when you do, those women quickly slam that door shut. And women might be so scarce in your life that you might be at the point where you will take any woman who's interested in you. Any woman who looks your way or any woman who talks to you, you probably fall for pretty easily. And you tend to really stress yourself out over saying the right thing. In fact, you might be so stressed out in your head over saying the right thing that you probably don't say anything at all when you do see a woman you really want, or you tend to freeze up when you're around that woman you've been pining after. And your extreme uncertainty in yourself is probably way worse than missing out on those women. Just knowing that you can't even bring yourself to just try. Especially when you see all these lesser men you know aren't as great as you, let's be honest, out there and getting the women you want. But let me tell you, you are probably so much so a perfectionist that you don't want to do the wrong thing, or you've done the wrong thing and it's ended really fucking badly for you. So why would you do it again? But I'll tell you what, the reason you're like this is because you know damn well at your core that you're not interacting the right way with women, and you really want to. And that's okay, because most men were never taught how to properly interact with women. They were taught to interact with women the same way y'all interact with men, and it just doesn't fucking work. Let me explain. So the way most men interact with one another is they're like, here are some cool things I know about and am interested in. Oh, hey, I know about those cool things and am also interested in them. And then y'all can talk all the live long fucking day about it. But I'll tell you what, that's like playing golf, where you go and then your friend goes and then you go, and the both of you just have a great day and you can easily swap one another out for other men. Women don't talk like you play golf. We women need you to play tennis, where what we say is connected to who we are as individuals and dependent on one another, where what I say is completely dependent on what you say, and what you say is completely dependent on what I say. Chemistry is a set of reactions. Google it right now. Chemistry, set of reactions. But men don't need to create chemistry with one another. So it's fine. Y'all don't play tennis with each other. But we women, we fucking need it. And it is just one freaking facet of your personality that we assess and help guide you along with in my coaching program. What we do is we watch you interact with women, me or my coaches. We will watch you interact with one of my girlfriends, and we will assess whether or not you're playing golf or tennis, and we'll show you how to make that key distinction. Because talking to women is only one facet of your personality, where to get better with women, to increase your level of attractiveness with the women you want, it doesn't require you to change who you are, but rather how you are. And right now, how you are talking to women is how you talk to men. And that just ain't gonna slide with us. In my coaching program, like real coaches in baseball or boxing, we watch you on the sidelines and find those moves that are holding you back and tell you in that moment why it's holding you back and what you need to do differently. And then you get that second chance to hit it out of the park the next time. I've seen guys who've never interacted with women they wanted ever because they were too shy, too scared, hit it out of the park within a few days of us making these key distinctions in their patterned interactions. I saw one guy who had PTSD so bad he was unable to speak to complete strangers, only family and friends. And through his interactions with my girlfriends and the guidance of me and one of my coaches, he was able to not only get out there and start interacting with complete strangers, but effortlessly talking to attractive women he never, ever had dared talking to before. This is the part where I'm gonna throw up a bunch of client testimonials. You'll see my my clients making my girlfriends giggle and laugh when before they were too nervous to even conjure up a complete sentence. I've had clients get married off of this stuff. I've had clients get in bed faster with the women they wanted. And I've had clients only interact with women that they thought were out of their league before from that day forward. But this isn't for everyone. You have to apply because you're going to be interacting with my female friends, with my female coaches. We can't just take all the weirdos out there, any assholes who are just trying to use what Jessica taught me on her. So you do have to apply by clicking the link below. It's a pretty extensive application. Be as honest as possible. You're only hurting yourself by not being honest. And because we have a limited number of girls and coaches, we're obviously going to shut this thing down once all the girls' slots are filled. Get your mind out the gutter, you dirty ass. If you know you're sick of going through those YouTube wormholes of how to do it right, but find yourself freezing up when the time comes to finally do this shit, and you're sick of missing out on women you truly want, and you're fucking tired of watching all these jerks, assholes, guys who aren't as good as you, guys who aren't as nice or kind or even confident or have their shit together, get girls that you know you would want for yourself, please apply now. Because this is absolutely for you. And it's absolutely the last piece of dating advice you will ever need, I assure you. So sorry, again, click that button below, apply now while you still can. I'm gonna send you some training materials in the meantime to help you jumpstart this whole process in making that move from playing golf the way you do with men to playing tennis with women the way we need you to. And after you fill out that application, be on the lookout for an email from me saying we choose you to move forward in the whole process. See whether or not we'd be a good fit for each other. And even if you don't get chosen, even if we don't move forward together, that training alone will help jumpstart that whole process of shifting in ways that you've needed to. So that you can walk up to and talk to absolutely any woman you want without second guessing yourself, without holding yourself back. You're gonna be able to get women to smile and light up and basically light up at the sight of you when you walk into the room or when she sees you in a crowd or when you pick her out of a crowd, and she will feel lucky that you did so. And it's going to be so much easier moving things forward. If moving things forward sexually or romantically is something that's been holding you back, I promise you it's going to feel a lot better when women are helping you do so, because that's how it should be. So again, apply while you still can and be on the lookout for me in the next few days to see if you've been chosen. And either way, congratulations on taking this quiz. Make sure you watch the training video I send, and I hope to meet you soon.
In October, before I signed up, no dating life, haven't been on a date in a year and a half. And when I saw your application, I was like, I wanted to see if I was truly, am I hopeless or am I not? And so at that point, had so many bad things going on in my life. I was like, why not? What's one more bad thing? So I was 31 years old. And I just remembered when I was 21, my social life was amazing. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
Let me use a coach that would help me unwind my old social gears that I used to have. And I thought that you'd be the right choice. Just like, all right, I feel like I can like vibe with her and she can actually see what's really wrong with me versus just going with emotions. And I was right. This was like the first like big thing that I've done aside from just trying to do it myself. I read a bunch of books and yeah, it was more like just trying to like winging it before, and it wasn't working. So favorite part was honestly, so it was either the end of each call where you would critique me or give me good feedback. And then the midway review was, I kind of liked all of it because of the midway review, you'd basically give me a full breakdown of what was happening halfway through the program. And then at the end, when I would get the written breakdown, I would just read that and reread it and reread it and reread it. And then the second final review from the second time I went through your program, I would watch the video of us talking and then also read the final review. And for some reason, reading it just made it stick. Honestly, I really think that you structured it so right, I think. It just, I really think 90 days is a sweet spot. When you would give me feedback in midway review, final review, and after every single call, you started giving me little sparks of hope. Like yesterday, I watched the first 4 calls where you saw me get a little bit better and better and better. And you start saying, this little piece of geo coming out, I want to see more of that. Like little things like that would give me hope. And so that's what motivated me to keep watching the videos and then go out and speak to strangers. And despite a terrible living situation, I found girls wanting to come home with me. And I was like, this is really weird, but let's go. Didn't go smooth at all. I'm just like I'm clumsy. Like I'll hit the table walking towards her, but like I don't know. I just like I'm being sincere and humble. Like I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. And girls keep telling me that they don't see that often. Yeah, and then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go slam shots and listen to music in my house. You want to come? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, cool. I was dating 3 girls. Now I'm dating 2. Just because I have more of a choice now, where it's just like I don't really like this person. I wish you the best. And then these 2 are pretty cool, so we'll see where it goes. And I have options. And it's pretty easy to find options when I'm out. So just 2 weeks ago, I left this bar. I was by myself, and there's these 2 guys that left this venue I wanted to go to, and there was cover. And I was like, "Hey guys, is it worth paying the cover to get in?" Turns out one of them is in a rock band, and he was a Marine. And now we're pretty fucking cool after like 3 weeks of knowing each other. And like, so he's like wants me to get involved with his stuff, and like I know nothing about music, but he's cool. So like, just the way of easily making friends and then also easily dating. It's just really cool. Just being, it's like, it feels like a video game almost, where like, and it's more exciting. Before there was no excitement or whatever. I was just trying to escape reality, and now it's like, all right, this is like a little adventure. Let's see what'll happen. You know, you really taught me a lot. And yeah, even like yesterday, I was just speaking to a bunch of people, and they all just wanted to keep talking to me, and I wanted to leave. Like, you know, and I was thinking about you when I was like speaking to them, and I was like, that's pretty cool, you know, like, thank you again for everything. Thank you.
Man, like I feel my confidence is past the stratosphere right now. And I'm going to cry now because I've never had this. You're beyond a coach. I've never had somebody help me. My parents never even helped me. And to give me the knowledge and the tools to put in my tool belt to be able to better myself, appreciation is too small a word. Again, the tools that I'm getting, the tools that I'm able to use. I feel I can walk up to, and I've always felt that I could walk up to anybody, any woman, and start to talk to her, but I didn't have the tools on how and what to talk about that I have now. And I am forever in your debt and grateful.